The polls are now closed.
When we defeat them on November 8th, that show is over.
With eyes now shifting to November. Tightening security at Twitter.
I think Twitter is a critical resource to the entire world. I think it's an extremely important platform.
After a whistleblower speaks out. And a warning sign for women about a severe kind of cancer.
If not diagnosed early and caught in a later stage, is very difficult to treat, like all cancers.
These stories and more coming up on Newsbreak.
Hello, South Florida. I'm Samantha Gutierrez.
I'm Kenya Cardone. Today's Wednesday, August 24th of 2022.
Live from the South Florida Media Network's Biscayne-based studios in North Miami, this is SFMN Newsbreak.
The showdown is set, and in November's general election, both parties will have a nominee who has served as Florida governor. Primary election votes are in this morning, and Charlie Crist will take on Governor Ron DeSantis in the general elections.
Crist gave his victory speech from St. Petersburg last night after easily defeating Agriculture Secretary Nikki Fried in the Democratic primary. The former governor now with his sights set on unseating the incumbent Governor Ron DeSantis.
Tonight, the people of Florida clearly sent a message. They want a governor who cares about them, to solve real problems, who preserves our freedom, not a bully who divides us and takes our freedom away. When we defeat him on November 8th, that show is over.
Crist, who was a Republican at the time, served Florida governor from 2007 to 2011. This morning, we also know which Democrat will face Marco Rubio for his seat in the U.S. Senate. The U.S. Representative Val Demings yesterday swept the Democratic primaries, becoming the official challenger against Rubio this fall. Democrats are hopeful that Demings can unseat Rubio with her track record as a gifted political fundraiser and her history as former police chief. If she were to win, Demings would become Florida's first black female senator.
A whistleblower casting doubt on data security at Twitter, and it's not just anybody making these claims, it's the social media company's former head of security. Zatko, also known as Mudge, is a renowned cybersecurity executive with decades of experience. He was hired in 2020 following a tremendous cyber attack that resulted in a myriad of celebrity accounts hacked. Zatko was fired in January of this year, and just last month he gave the SEC, FTC, and the Department of Justice a 200-page disclosure. He compares Twitter's security and access risks to those of an airplane.
All have access to the cockpit, to the controls. That's entirely unnecessary. It might be easy, but it's too easy to accidentally or intentionally turn an engine off.
Zatko is represented by John Tai, the founder of Whistleblower Aid.
We are in touch with the law enforcement agencies. They're taking this seriously.
The whistleblower claims that Twitter has been misleading about the number of bots and fake accounts inhabiting the platform. Also in the disclosure, Zatko accuses Twitter CEO Parag Agrawal of making efforts to hide Twitter's security vulnerabilities from the board. Along with John Tai, he fears that these compromises can jeopardize security beyond a national level.
Foreign intelligence agencies have the resources to identify vulnerabilities.
On the opposing side, Twitter refuses to remain silent. Twitter says that there are inaccuracies within Zatko's claims and has assured that security has always been a priority. They claim Zatko was fired from his senior executive role at Twitter more than 6 months ago for poor performance and leadership. He now appears to be opportunistically seeking to inflict harm on Twitter, its customers, and its shareholders. Zatko says that his intentions are to make the world a safer place, claiming that nearly half of Twitter's employees have access to its main security controls.
Cases of advanced stages in cervical cancer are rising in the U.S. with a 5-year survival rate and less than 20%. Health experts say women can protect themselves. The International Journal of Gynecological Cancer reports cases have been increasing annually by 1.3%. Among the potential causes, smoking is a risk factor, as well as the human papillomavirus. Therefore, doctors say those eligible for the HPV vaccine should get one.
It is a vaccine to prevent cancer. I mean, something you might see in Star Trek, right? It's incredible. So the HPV vaccine really should be helping us prevent cancer down the road.
The doctor also recommends annual exams, claiming they are critical to detecting cervical cancer at the earlier stage.
The Marlins looking to make it 2 in a row out west.
That's still ahead, and so is this story.
There's also not really a place where you can go at 2, 3 in the morning and grab a couple of slices after a night out.
A restaurant is offering a slice of New York City, right in the heart of Miami's Art District. Newsbreak will be back in 2 minutes.
If a natural disaster shows up at your doorstep, you can't just turn it away. That's why it's important to prepare for emergencies before they show up. Go to ready.gov/plan to find the tools and tips you need. And make a plan today.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Masters of their craft, making a work of art in Miami's Wynwood district. But their medium of choice is not a canvas, it's hand-tossed pizza dough. Joe's Pizza made a name for itself in New York City.
But as the network's Paloma Pimentel reports, it now calls the Magic City home.
This is Joe's Pizza. We're here in Miami now.
Miami is now home to one of New York's most famous pizza hotspots. Owner Joe Pozzulli, who is from Naples, Italy, opened up his franchise and signed a long-term lease at the heart of Miami, Wynwood.
Miami's cuisine culture is diversifying with the opening of Joe's Pizza in Wynwood last spring, allowing locals to now have a taste of the quintessential New York-style pizza by the slice. Joey's Pizza was founded in 1975 and is renowned as one of New York's top pizza parlors, known for offering high-quality pizza slices up until late hours of the night.
There's really not a place where you can just come in and grab a couple slices. There's also not really a place where you can go at 2, 3 in the morning and grab a couple of slices after a night out. And there's not that many great delivery options. There's a lot of good pizza out there, like at a sit-down restaurant or high-end Italian place. But on a hungover Sunday morning or football Sunday, there's not that many options. So we thought we could add value in all those categories, in delivery, slices, and late night.
Although Miami already has a wide array of pizza restaurants, Joe's Pizza is set to create yet another culture of quality Italian-style pizza.
This is Paloma Pimentel from the South Florida Media Network signing off.
Today, the Miami Marlins are on a 2-game winning streak after beating the Oakland Athletics again today for a second time in their 3rd game series. Marlins pitcher Pablo Lopez struck out 5 batters, allowing 4 hits. He pitched 6 scoreless innings, and the final score was Marlins 5, Athletics 3. Marlins go for the final sweep in their last game of the series today at 3:40 p.m.
Well, that's all the time we have for Newsbreak. I'm Kenya Cardone.
I'm Samantha Gutierrez. Get more news anytime at sfmn.fiu.edu.